We'll continue with the Pearls textbook and lesson 1, Anju and the stream. Let's get started, kids. We have to read these stanzas as a verse, like a rhyme, a partial rhyme, not fully like a poetry, but like a poem. So, read along with me. Put your finger on but and let's get started. But one hot summer, the stream fell sick, weaker and thinner, while weeds grew thick. Where clear waters once flowed, refreshing to drink, were smelly puddles and pools, dark as ink. So, in the third stanza, we can see that it was a hot summer day and the stream fell sick. Now, you must be wondering, how can a stream fall sick? I know people fall sick, animals fall sick, even the plants and trees fall sick. But how come a stream or a river? But here the stream fell sick, or we can say that the stream was not feeling well. But why was it not feeling well? Can anybody answer me that? Yes, come on. You can just think about it. Let me know. Good. Very good. That means you all are thinking and revising. So the stream fell sick because it had grown weaker and thinner. Weaker and thinner. Why? Because there was no water in it. It had become narrow, while weeds grew thick. Weeds are tall grass or plants which grow on the riverbed. When all the water dries up from the stream, you can see the riverbed is exposed. You can see all the wildlife growing over there, the wild plants, the grass, the plants. During the summer, when you go to a stream nearby your house, you can see all the weeds growing on the dry riverbed. So, but so But one hot summer, the stream fell sick, weaker and thinner, while weeds grew thick. Where clear waters once flowed, refreshing to drink. So, in this very stream, in this same stream, once clear water had once flowed. We had known that this stream had sparkling, clear water, rippling and flowing, but now there was no water. And that time, when it had clear water, people used to drink from the river, take water for drinking and cooking, and it was so refreshing and relaxing. But now it had fallen sick and weak and thin, weeds were growing on the riverbed, and there were small puddles and pools. Puddles are pools of dirty water. During the monsoon, if you see outside now, on the road, in your courtyard, small holes will be there on the ground which gets filled up with the water. And that water smells badly. Have you seen them? Yes, I know you like jumping over them and jumping in them. Your mother must be shouting at you, telling you, get off those muddy puddles and don't jump in them because they are dirty and smelly. So, the same way, the stream had dried up Weeds were growing on the riverbed, and here and there puddles had collected with smelly, dirty, bad smell was coming out of it, and the water was dirty as ink. Let's read the fourth stanza. When Anju came by, everything was wrong. Not a squirrel's chatter, not even a bird song. Her stream had vanished. The fish were gone. Only an old crow sat around, her face forlorn. So when Anju came by, everything was wrong. One day, Anju was walking along the stream and she saw that everything was wrong. What was wrong? Can you tell me? Yes? Yes, everything was wrong. You are correct because the stream had all dried up. There was no water. Weeds were growing, smelly puddles were there. Not a squirrel's chatter. Even the squirrels living in the nearby trees were not there and they were not chattering. Chattering means the animal talk. Not even a bird song. There were no birds. No birds were coming from far and near places. Her stream had vanished. The fish were gone. Her stream had disappeared. The fishes were gone. Where did the fishes go? Can you tell me where did the fishes go? Yes, because the stream had vanished. The water had all disappeared. There was no water left in the stream. So, how can the fish survive without water? So, the fishes had all gone away. And if the fishes were not there, the birds won't come to catch them. So, there were no birds. Only an old crow sat around, her face forlorn. But she could find only one old crow who was sitting around the stream, and the crow was sad and lonely. Forlorn means sad and lonely. So let's read once again. But one hot summer, the stream fell sick, weaker and thinner, while weeds grew thick. Where clear waters once flowed, refreshing to drink, were smelly puddles and pools, dark as ink. When Anju came by, everything was wrong. Not a squirrel's chatter, not even a bird song. Her stream had vanished. The fish were gone. Only an old crow sat around, her face forlorn. Children, I hope you have understood these stanzas. Now let's see what is Anju's reaction after she sees her dear stream in this bad condition. In the fifth stanza, she says, "What's happened to dear stream?" Anju cried. "Why does it stink? Why it's all dried?" The crow looked at Anju, scratched her beak, coughed twice, and began to speak. So, what is Anju's reaction? Is she happy or she sad? Correct. She became very sad. She cried out, "Oh, what's happened to my dear stream? Why does it stink? Or why does such a bad smell come out of it? Why is it smelling badly? And why it's all dried up? Where has all the water gone? So the crow which was sitting there looked at Anju and scratched her beak, meaning the crow scratched its beak. Now, what is the meaning of scratched? Correct. Scratched means when something bites you, or an insect bites you, or a mosquito bites you, you scratch it with your fingernails. Yes, that is called scratching. So the crow cannot scratch with its hand or fingers. It has its wing. So it scratched its beak and coughed twice, meaning coughed 2 times and began to speak. Can anybody tell me why did the crow cough and scratch? Just use your imagination a little bit and tell me. Yes, see the scene? What was happening with the stream? True, because it had not eaten, because there were no fishes, it couldn't catch any animal, it couldn't get any food, and it was not feeling well, just like the stream. So it was not well. So that's why crow was scratching itself and also coughing. Alas, there's a new factory upstream. It belches black smoke and dirty steam. It came in your summer holiday and now it refuses to go away. So the crow tells her what is happening. The crow tells Anju that a factory has been set up upstream. What is upstream? We all know stream is like a river. It is not a big river but a small river. But what do you mean by upstream? Earlier I had told you that a stream or a river flows from one point to the other, from an upper part to a lower part. So from where it starts, or from where it begins, or from where it is flowing is called upstream, and from to where it is going is called downstream. So in the upper part of the stream, on the upper river bank or the upper stream bank, a factory had been set up. And what was the factory doing? The factory was belching. Belching means blowing out forcibly, or it was giving out black smoke full of carbon monoxide and poisonous gases and dirty steam. And when was the factory set up? It was set up during Anju's summer holidays. And now it refuses to go away. The factory has been set up during the summer holiday and it won't go away because it has already been set up. The building has been made. The workers are coming in it. So it won't stop its work. That is what the crow wants to say. So let's read it together once more. What's happened to dear stream? Anju cried. Why does it stink? Why it's all dried? The crow looked at Anju, scratched her beak, coughed twice, and began to speak. Alas, there is a new factory upstream. It belches black smoke and dirty steam.